Praise the Lord and hey everyone. I'm Ryan and welcome to Bite-Sized Word Reflections. We lean into the book of John today, more specifically its second chapter, verses 1 through 11. Let's go.
2 days later, there was a wedding in the town of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine had given out, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no wine left." "You must not tell me what to do," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Jesus' mother then told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." The Jews have rules about ritual washing, and for this purpose 6 stone water jars were there, each one large enough to hold about 100 liters. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill these jars with water." They filled them to the brim, and then he told them, "Now draw some water out and take it to the man in charge of the feast." They took him the water, which now had turned into wine, and he tasted it. He did not know where this wine had come from, but of course the servants who had drawn out the water knew. So he called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone else serves the best wine first, and after the guests have had plenty to drink, he serves the ordinary wine. But you have kept the best wine until now." Jesus performed this first miracle in Cana in Galilee. There he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
This story is nothing new to us. We've all read it at least once in our lives, and with every read, we can't help but notice the pillar of the story, Mother Mary. As we all know, this story is set in a wedding in Cana, where Jesus, his mother, and his disciples all graced the wedding with their presence. And everything was going okay until a complication arose. The hosting family had ran out of wine for their guests. And now, this should not sound like much of a deal in today's world, but back then, it was. The family was in a state of great distress. They were on the brink of embarrassment. They found themselves in a pit that they had no way to climb back out of. And so Mother Mary sensed this, and having sensed this, she went over to her son and asked for him to find a way or to find a solution to this problem. And that's what he did. And so not only was the family lifted up from their state of trouble, but they were also blessed additionally, because the miraculously made wine was the best wine that was served that day. And not only was the family's reputation saved, but it was also elevated. Yes, Christ's first miracle is a story for the ages, but what's really fascinating here is the say that Mother Mary had in front of Christ. And the obedience exhibited by Christ to his mother's request is honestly beautiful. Mother Mary's intercession is one which Christ will never be able to turn down. Mother Mary empathizes with each and every one of us. She understands the problems that we're going through, and she certainly knows how much of an impact those problems have in our lives. And she's always willing to help, as her motherly love and compassion shines bright and stands tall. However, there is a condition that we have to adhere to when seeking Mother Mary's intercession, and she speaks to us about this condition in verse 5. Do whatever he tells you. It's crucial that we do so. It's crucial that we follow Christ's words and live by his commandments and playbook, as obedience is key. Friends, in times of distress and in times where we feel like we are in a hollow pit with no chances of climbing out, we have to stop and ask ourselves this. Have I presented my case to Mother Mary? And have I done what Christ wants me to do? And if you have positive answers to these questions, you can rest assured, knowing that you are going to be taken care of by an intercession like no other. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a message taken away from this video, and see you next week.